Hey Naturals, how's it going? I'm so happy that you're here because there's something that I need to talk to you about, something that's been on my mind for a long time. Doing more with English, not just studying. Don't stop there. Don't study English. I know it's weird to have your English teacher tell you don't study English, but what I'm going to tell you today might change the way that you approach English fluency. Now, I want to let you know that this episode is brought to you by our partner, 𝒑𝒂𝒂𝒅. You can learn how to get 2 online English lessons for the price of 1 at gonaturallenglish.com/𝒑𝒂𝒂𝒅. It's a great deal, and I'm really thankful that they're offering that for you. Now, let's talk about doing more with English. A lot of my students ask me, how should I study? How should I become fluent in English? Well, here's a suggestion. Stop studying English. Stop with the traditional method of buying a textbook, going to a regular English class, reading your textbook, memorizing vocabulary lists, and asking your teacher questions. I don't think it's working for everyone. I think that there's a better way. Once you're at the level that you are at, you can understand what I'm saying, right? So you're an intermediate English language learner, you need to do more. I want you to stand up and take this challenge to do more with English. Stop studying and use English as a tool to do other cool stuff. I want you to do more. I want you to read a book, a really good book in English. If you want suggestions, I made an episode about our favorite books with teacher Stephanie, my friend and fellow teacher. You can check that out. I'll add a link to it below. You can listen to a podcast in English. You could listen to the Go Natural English podcast or another podcast that you enjoy. You could listen to music in English. You could sing along with this music in English. This is one of the ways that I've become fluent in other languages because I love listening to music and I love singing. So this is how I practice my pronunciation and my fluency in other languages like Portuguese, Spanish, and even French, for example. You can do so much more with English as a tool. You can make a gratitude journal. This is something that I love doing every day. I think about what I'm grateful for. What am I thankful for? People who I'm thankful for. The small things I'm thankful for, and situations I'm thankful for. So for example, I think about my family and my friends, and I think about specific people's names. I think about the small things I'm thankful for, like sunshine and feeling the sun on my skin and how nice that feels. How grateful I am to have clean water to drink and that I can take a hot shower every day. These are the little things that are very, very important and that I want to think about how grateful I am for them. Situations. My friends who let me stay with them in their homes, who open their homes to me as I travel, or my business partners like 𝒑𝒂𝒂𝒅, for example, that I told you about. So you can think about these things in English. You could write them down in a gratitude journal in English. So this is just an example that I'm sharing with you of something that you can do more in English with. So don't just think of English as something that you're studying, something that you want to master, you want to get a good grade in, you want to pass a test in. Think about how you can do more in English. Here's one more suggestion. Teach an old friend something in English. Maybe they're more of a beginner in English. Help them. Connect with other people who speak English fluently, or take lessons with a native qualified English teacher at 𝒑𝒂𝒂𝒅. That's another way to do more with English than just memorizing vocabulary or learning the old way. So if you take one thing away from this episode, I want you to explore ways that you can do more with English so that you're actually living a fuller life through your English while you're developing your fluency. I think that's the best way to learn, and I hope you think so too. Let me know what you think in the comments. Remember, you can visit gonaturallenglish.com/𝒑𝒂𝒂𝒅 to get lessons online. And I hope to hear from you in the comments. I'll be reading them all. So talk to me. Let me know what you think about doing more in English. Do you do any of these things in English already? Let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.